All right, so they gave us cups at the national park to try the water. It's very hot.
Hot as heck. Is it hot?
It's very hot. I like to just go like this though. This is much better.
Yeah, you just burn your hand.
Burn your hand off.
I like to look.
Mmm. That's cool. So this spring is overflowing and Melissa's got sandals on and it's quite warm, dear.
It's very warm, yeah.
It's very cool. You like that, Link? You can see the steam.
Yeah. This one?
You like this one?
Yeah. I wish this one were an RV spot and not a tent spot.
Can you tell people about this state park?
I don't know how to pronounce
No one
the name.
cares.
So, Lake Ouachita?
Ouachita.
Ouachita? I don't know.
It's like northwest of Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah, it's about 26 minutes outside of the center of town. I wanted something that was like relatively inexpensive and close enough to Hot Springs. Beautiful lake view, that's just a bonus. You know, state parks are going to be a little bit less expensive than like an RV park. So we booked this full hookup site for $42 a night, and we're really close to Hot Springs because that's why we're here. We wanted to like do Hot Springs National Park activities, and this campground happened to have availability over
what's
a couple weeks
the
in
date
advance.
and when did we book?
I only booked maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and today's February 28th. So it's just at the very beginning of like the season.
I imagine summer would be packed, but here it's nice.
Yeah, it's still pretty chilly right now.
Now tell them about these other sites right here, these tent sites.
So they have full hookup sites, and they have tent-only sites that you like park your car up at like a little parking lot, and you can take a cart, like a little wagon, to haul your stuff down to your actual site. And there's like a walkway, you know, all the way through. So, and they still have the fire rings and like the barbecues and the picnic tables next to your tent pegs.
This is splurging for us.
Right?
Full hookups? Dang.
We haven't had full hookups, and I can't even tell you how long. I don't even remember. It's going to be a little different for us on this part of the country, staying in a lot more campgrounds.
We are super excited. I know I say that in all the videos, but this life is just very exciting. So we recently beelined it from Arizona to Texas, and then now we're actually in Arkansas, which is a completely new state for us.
New state alert. My water bottle just fell down.
Ah, dangerous.
We're so excited. We've been wanting to come to Arkansas for such a long time, and we've always heard that it's like one of the most underrated states in the country. And we're finally here, finally in a brand new state. Neither of us have ever been to this state at all, ever.
We're staying at Ouachita State Park.
Yes.
No, ouachita.
Yeah, Ouachita.
Yeah,
You got
Ouachita,
it.
Link.
You got it right.
And today, obviously, we got to go explore the town of Hot Springs, Arkansas, which the town is actually a national park.
And it was the very first national park, which became a national park about 40 years before Yellowstone. Apparently, didn't know that. A lot of people thought that Yellowstone was the first national park. I did until literally last week.
Everyone did, yeah, until our friend who is an Arkansas native told us that. We found a spot for our massive truck, and there is a lot of street parking that is free, but it is early in the season, so I imagine this will be much busier as it gets closer towards summer. And then there's obviously a lot of paid parking lots. This is the downtown area right here. We're parking just above it. And then there's hiking trails right here from the downtown area. Here is the national park. It's all these bathhouses and then a lot of the mountain up behind it. We are here, so we're gonna walk down this path, and then we're gonna take one of the trails up here and kind of get a view looking down, hopefully, onto the downtown. And you can see too, national park on this side of the street and on this side. So it's kind of like the national park is the whole town, which is really cool. That's cool. The terrain cure. So this is a rehabilitation center over here, and they use the hot springs. But also the terrain cure is basically hiking, and they set up a path, and it is, first of all, a preventative measure that can be employed. Advantage to improve the general nutrition of the heart. Who would have thought gradual hiking could be good for you? What's the average daily flow?
Average daily flow of the springs is just under 700,000 gallons per day. And the average temperature of the monitored springs in January is 131 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa.
Average. So that's very hot.
Run, 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 run. Run to me, run to me, run to me. Oh, and then he's got to stop and... So we're here in Bathhouse Row, and it's really cool. This one right here was turned into a craft brewery utilizing thermal spring water as the main ingredient. The main street right here is super cool, historic looking with the Bathhouse Row. And it's always tricky because I want to try every restaurant, but at the same time, you know, we are only here for about 10 days and there's just too much to eat and conquer and enjoy. So the building we're in right now is the visitor center, and it's a museum, and it's free to tour, which is one of the bathhouses. One of the Fortis bathhouse. Super cool. So cool.
I don't know, I feel like half of coming here is like wanting to see what it looks like inside these old bathhouses, but also I don't really want to pay for the experience of one of like the ones that's still in operation. Plus, little kids aren't allowed, so.
Yeah, there's no bathhouses that kids are allowed to go into, so this is cool that the museum is here.
It's available and is free and is part of the national park system. Much fancier and much nicer than the women's side.
Oh, the men's side is much fancier and nicer than the women's side?
It's got a beautiful like fountain in the middle.
Oh, the women's side is where we started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's much more basic.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
basic.
clear sign of the times back in the 1800s, but the men's side is much fancier, ornate, stained glass ceiling.
Yeah, yours is lame.
Yeah, I know. People, these are vapor cabins. People would like, you know, put their whole bodies in there and then just stick their heads out the top, and then it was basically like a sauna for like your steam room for like your entire body.
It looks either like a torture chamber or a commode.
I think this must have been like the
See that? When people say RVers are wasteful, I disagree. 100 gallons of water per day at home. We do 100 gallons per week for a family of 4. Cool. So they also have cold springs. You can get nice cold water.
These are holding tanks for the water that, you know, comes naturally out of the ground. They hold it here and probably cool it here as well. And then the pumps pump it up into the bathhouse.
What is this? This is the elevator.
Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I just like saying stuff. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, the elevator controller right here.
So crazy.
Yeah, elevator control.
All right, so they gave us cups at the national park to try the water. It's very hot. It's very hot. I like to just go like this though. This is much better.
Yeah, you just burn your hand.
Burn your hand off.
I like to
Mmm.
to us at the National Park Visitor
Yeah,
Center.
they'll give them to you. Yeah.
Affordlbe Bathhouse.
And bud, do you like it? You like it? Should we do cheers?
Cheersies.
Here, you want this one? Mmm.
Mm.
Lincoln would say, mmm. After exploring the downtown and Hot Springs National Park, we headed over to Mcclards BBq. It originally started as a tourist stop and a gas station, and they also had delicious barbecue. Now, we absolutely love good barbecue, and this style was definitely different from our favorite, which is Texas style. But I have to say, their brisket was awesome. Make sure you actually go on their brisket day and get the full cuts of brisket, not the chopped brisket. Personally, we like that much more. The staff was super friendly. The place is very cool inside, and it's been going on since 1928, so you know they're doing something right. Alright guys, cold morning here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and another activity you could do if you're in the area would be go to Garvin Gardens. So this is like a botanical garden, and there's a lot of cool features to see. This is definitely a bonus. It looks very cool, but I would for sure stick to downtown and the national park first, but then if you have enough time, you could add this to your list, and we're just going to kind of show you some of the stuff that it has. And I believe it is what, $15 each for adults, and kids are free. And it's cold today, right, Link?
It's very chilly.
And Link got ducks.
A few moments later.
Well, I guess I messed up. For some reason, I thought in my head it was $15, but it's $20 or $25 at the gate, which seems expensive, but we'll let you guys know our thoughts at the end of this adventure.
Yeah, kids, I believe it said 4 and under are free. You do still need a ticket for them though. And then kids like 4 to age 12 are $12?
I don't know.
$15.
So far, kind of pricey. We'll see.
Should we put on our waterfall bingo card?
So for the kids, they give you a bingo card and you put stickers on each thing that you see. And right now we saw a bridge, which we're standing on, and a waterfall. I think it's pretty nice. Should I live here?
Are you gonna check real estate?
I'm gonna right now. I'm literally checking right now.
So in the springtime, they have like a short period of time where they bring goats in to do like natural weeding and trimming, I guess, of the gardens. And we got lucky that this time period just happens to be when the goats are here. So early in the spring, before everything really starts blooming a whole lot, you can actually see the goats in action doing their jobs. And then they do like a little meet and greet, if you will, a couple times a day. So great for little kids. Lincoln's been loving the goats at the different petting zoos we've been going to lately, so we wanted to bring him here specifically for that as well. Yay! Oh my gosh, is this so cool? Yay!
When we first got here,
Whoops, sorry.
When we first got here, started walking around, I was like, oh, this place is lame, blah, 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 blah. It's overpriced. I still think it's pricey, but this treehouse is pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah.
And it brings up the level. The gardens, they are out of season, so that's our bad, but it's still pricey.
Yeah, it
But
is.
I like it.
It is a really nice garden. I definitely think these really unique structures here definitely make it worth the visit. It's just beautiful, and it's just different. Like, you know, it's so different than what you would obviously see just going on a normal hiking trail. So beautiful, really well kept, really interesting architecture. Lincoln loves it. He was excited about the goats and the treehouse
Come on, Goater.
the most. So.
Link, do you want to go in the cave? Hey, look at me. You want to go in the cave?
Yeah.
Let's do it. There's too much stuff. Come on, Link. We did it!
Yay!
Come on, bud. Ah.